Hello, everybody. Welcome to the video. Today we have the preseason episode. Be going against the Niners, the Bengals, and the Packers here, and I'll just do like one or two drives of each game and kind of get a good look at the starting offense and the backup offense, backup defense, and starting defense. It should be pretty fun. We're gonna get a gauge on like what to do and what we have to do and what we got to do. Get a grip on these sliders. I'm probably gonna adjust them as we go. Actually, I have to change something in it right now, but you guys will see me in the game. And here we are. Is that Riley Patterson gonna boot that one off and away? We got Sturgeon in as our kick returner. I didn't want that, but Sturgeon on his first kick return. We'll do a good job getting upfield to the 27, and we'll it will be Eric Walker coming out onto the field now. We have new weapon Darnell Money on the edge over there. I'm going to put him on a go route right here. Oh my god, did he really just do that? Nope. Okay, number 35. Not sure who that is, but he's good enough to knock that one out and away. Pretty good stuff there by whoever that was. Can we make that throw? Couldn't quite get it there to Darnell Mooney. And no, I'm not intentionally like really trying to get him the ball. But just had time in the pocket. Thought I'd evaluate the situation. Go to Jahan Dotson. It's the preseason. We're going for this. You already know. We got Dameon Pierce back in the backfield now. He'll start to actually play for us a little bit more now. Whoa! They're going to say that wasn't a first down. That is a little peculiar considering a lot of things, really. What in the world? Trey Lance's last name is not Morgan, by the way, in case Madden was curious. Unless they have this quarterback named... Oh, yeah, so it's not even... Well, where the hell is... Jeez, where's Trey Lance? He's out of there, I guess. A little interesting there. We'll see a little bit of that. Dameon Pierce, yeah, he's going to start taking some reps for us. Should be pretty interesting here how we can deal with this offense. But it is weird that they called that a non-first down. How that is kind of a... That's not a first down. It looked like a first down to me. Maybe his knee was down before the ball crossed the plane. I mean, I just don't understand. Let's see here. See if we can get Debo... bait Debo in. Trayvon Diggs right there on number 18. Who does that happen to be? I couldn't even tell you because... I don't know. I don't know all these guys. Maybe you should take a little bit better looks at the teams and the draft classes, really. And oh my, Trayvon Diggs needs to come away with that next time. He had it red, and it was a nice try from him. Just needs to really catch it next time instead of do whatever the hell he did. We're gonna look at a Morgan read option right there, and Christian Harris bottled that thing up. Behind the line, do like to see that from our superstar linebacker. And Kevin Waddle, also our other superstar linebacker, by the way, in case that wasn't apparent. And we'll set Christian McCaffrey down. So we've kind of seen the starting offense. I think that's all I could really say about that. And starting defense, by the way, though. They faked it. They faked it. They faked the damn field goal. Got a touchdown. Oh my god, the disrespect. Last drive wasn't necessarily a drive, so we're going to give another shot here to this offense. And yeah, Dameon Pierce doing what Dameon Pierce does, runs for 3 per carry. I'm not sure what's up with him, but I'm sure the second we give it to James Cook, he'll start to get going. But let's give it to Nico Collins. We signed on to a new deal, but we did also sign Darnell Mooney onto a new deal. Should be interesting to see how we can incorporate him into the offense, and that includes almost throwing a pick. That is just the most brain-dead throw I think I've made with no one open. I'd be down for the QB scramble if Eric Walker had more than 3 carrying, but unfortunately that's not the truth. He's got nothing pretty much. Darnell Mooney needs to change gears and go upfield. Does get there. We will go with... I don't know. What are we going to go with? We'll go with verticals again. Oh, wait. This is the QB draw? Okay, well, then I'm going to do this play. Oh, me oh my. I'm going to roll out here. Go back across. What are you fucking doing? Jahan Dotson, what are you doing? Why are you running back into coverage if you're wide open? Backup offense is in, and I guess we'll see what they can do here. Jonnu Smith, forgot I got him as well. We'll go to him immediately. There is a flag on the play. Don't know if it'll be roughing the passer. What are we seeing here? It is roughing the passer on the defense by, who was it? Will Carr. Actually saw him in the draft and thought about taking him. Didn't quite take him. Okay. This new playbook I'm running is just not doing it for me. Go to Jonnu Smith one more time. Actually, a good tight end, fundamental. Why are we not seeing my guy? We need to see my guy. Running back. Give me Antoine Harrell. And then power back, give me Antoine Harrell. And then third down back, give me Antoine Harrell. Jesus. Give me Antoine. We will run it here with Jerome Ford, though. And it's kind of unfair that they still have Fred Warner in there. Just saying. It's a little unfair. Antoine Harrell makes his first stop onto the field here. Curious to see what he can do. We will roll out with Lucas Hicks and just throw this one away. Nothing really got open until a little bit, or I guess I was a little late on a few things. But I want to see the way that Antoine Harrell can run the ball here, potentially pick up all duties from Dameon Pierce this season. I'm not kidding about that either. I'm really excited about this rookie running back right here, Antoine Harrell. Seems to have a quick first step on him. Just gets more yards than Dameon Pierce does, that's for sure. Dameon Pierce basically gets nothing. We'll scramble out and just have to throw this one out and away. Sturgeon, that's not the receiver we were going for. Sturgeon's number 15. That was number 13. No idea who that is. Dude, we've got nothing. These wide receivers are something else. Maybe should have been running it with Antoine Harrell here. We'll try to give him a chance. I think this kid was like a third or something like that. Does bowl his way over Fred Warner into the end zone. It's a good tell for what we're going to see from him in the future with the backup offensive lineman in. And this backup defense is not going to be good whatsoever. And they've got the former Texan Daniel Jones with them as well, who will get sacked by Monty Osgood. Osgood needs to get up and make the recovery. Does get that. Good stuff there from Monty Osgood. I guess it was a wide open blitz, though. But we'll just try to run it here with Antoine Harrell. And I'm just basically, this is what the preseason's about right here, is just testing your guys and seeing what they can do in one-on-one opportunities. There's a flag, though. It's going to be holding on the offense, and so that'll bring us back a little bit. But my only problem with Antoine is he's a pure running back. He doesn't catch the ball that well anyways. So he will be a straight-up runner. Won't be like anything other than that. Just a workhorse for us. 4 rushes, 24, and a touchdown for him in his stat line so far. We'll run it again. Literally just going to work this guy, left and right every single way. But just moves forward for constant yards. And I want to see where he went on our draft board. Let's see this right here. Had round number 3 and then round number 4. Antoine Harrell was 4 or 5. Couldn't quite get down to him, but we saw a few guys go, and we'll have to let a few of those guys go. Antoine Bethel would be the target there instead of any good receiver, and it was a very bad pass regardless and thrown right to T. Tate. And we'll just sim to the end of the game where we are already controlling this one, 27-7. And 35-14, 21-35, trying to make a comeback, and they got dang close, 35-28 at the end there. Good stuff there by our guys, but we'll get another game and another chance. Ooh, we do have a new injury. Who is it? It is Steve Sturgeon. Oh, that's unlucky. We're so going to use him. I don't know. We don't have any breakout wide receivers at the bottom of our roster. Guys with heavy potential. We literally have our top 4 guys, and then other than that, it's a bunch of guys I couldn't even name to you. They're that bad, really. Bethel, and then Rashad Curtis right here as well. That's the one I was talking about. And the Steve Sturgeon, and then Gillisley. But I will go try to sign. We've got 6 spots on our roster, So I'm okay to go look at free agents here and look for, like, I don't know if anyone's here, not Kenneth Gainwell, but like running back. We can go like sort by age, and if anyone here kind of strikes my interest, like Jonathan Burst right here, 71 overall running back down the board. Not the greatest here, just looks like a straight up power back, which we already have, so not too interested in him really. James Connors here. Don't think he'll play a role. Ooh, I like myself some Amari Rogers here. He's actually signed on to the Texans in real life. He's got okay stats. I mean, I'm okay with it. It's a lot of money, really. But I don't know what else we'd spend it on. It's not like we're quite into whatever. And is that Terrace Marshall? Terrace Marshall's here once again. Maybe getting into more drugs. If you guys remember, that was kind of our way of letting him go last season when when I didn't really want to trade for him, but I traded for him. Yeah, Angelo Perryman, welcome to the team. 70 or 750K, 23-year-old rookie that can absolutely just flat out fly. And then at the tight end spot, anybody here that kind of even a little bit, impresses me? Not really. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it out of the like weapons department. I don't know. I'll just mess with the depth chart. We can get into the next one. And we're fired up to be in the second preseason game. Let's go. It's really nothing special, man. It's preseason. Honestly, I don't view it as, whatever. But we will see the new free agent that we just picked up, Perryman here, wearing the number 18. I wish he didn't take such a high priority number, but he doesn't even get out to the 20, past the 20. It's a little bit rough there from the 23-year-old rookie, if I'm not mistaken. And James Cook will be in here on the first play. I did move Antoine Harrell to the starting running back. But James Cook will be our third down back. So we'll kind of have a dual system on this drive right here, and we'll kind of see how it works. A lot of plays in this playbook have James Cook in it, so that's kind of why I chose it. And because James Cook can flat out fly up the field, but Jermaine Pratt can too. What the hell? Why is Jermaine Pratt so fast in the first place? But James Cook will go in for a go-ahead touchdown. We might go another drive with this starting offense here just to see a little bit higher dose instead of just what we got there. And remember, we have a new edge rusher. His name's Baron Browning, the versatile monster. We're going to see what he can kind of do here. And, yeah, Jalen Waddle, not Jalen. Kevin Waddle, that's just too easy. Joe Burrow won't be able to beat him to the edge of the field there to get that one into the end zone. You can't beat our defense like that. And we are back with the ball here, and we'll see what James Cook can do on the ground if we give him the go-ahead with the nod, right? And Nico Collins gets hurt. If that's a big injury, we cannot afford that. That'd mean Rashad Curtis plays for us. And Rashad Curtis, no offense to him, he just hasn't been that guy. And we'll switch field there with Farrell. And Corey Weston goes down the very next play. The stud that we have at center will be replaced by his backup. I think that's Joe Halen, who actually should do a pretty good job at where he stands. Make sure to keep a pretty solid backup group of people. And no, we'll just sub in Rashad Curtis to kind of start this one off. Darnell Mooney right there, Hani. And look at Rashad Curtis. That one's a little out of reach from Eric Walker. Couldn't quite get it to Rashad Curtis, who beat his man straight off the line. We'll keep Joe Halen in here as well. Don't want to cause anything bad. I want to put Darnell on Jahan Dotson on a little go-ahead like that right there. Does get the catch. Needs to go forward a little bit more than that right there. A little gain of 7 right here, and this is a very obvious run. I chose this one just in particular to see the power back inside of Antoine Harrell, who will get the carry and who will go up the field. A hole just opened up. Our offensive line just let that happen for him. And that was really good stuff. Nico Collins is already back in. We have a lethal 3 receivers, a bunch of different types of receiver. And we'll just go to Nico Collins, drop it right in the bucket. I think he'll be a great wide receiver 3 this season. Something to look out for is like a breakout 1,000-yard season from Nico Collins for sure. Eric Walker's development's coming pretty nice, so we might see him, Eric Walker, develop into one of the top quarterbacks in the league if we can start picking apart these zones and seeing what sort of they're running. Eric Walker's IQ on the game is going up and whatnot, so yeah, I guess that's really it. And this backup defense is in here against the backup offense of the Cincinnati Bengals. We'll try to do our best here to stop it. And Monty Osgood actually almost had another big one. Afitu Melifonwu almost takes, oh God, that's a name right there. Alarabie, maybe? I don't know. I didn't quite get a good look at the all the words or all the letters. And so Monty Osgood keeps finding himself in the backfield, but couldn't wrap up there. But he keeps finding himself back there. He has pretty much wide open looks into the backfield at all times. This rookie quarterback starting to slice and dice here. Tim Mooney couldn't wrap up as well. And, oh, that's B.J. Bowen. That is our former running back that we held on roster for all of last season. Kind of as a backup kind right there. And who is that off the edge making good? Von Cook working against a backup offensive lineman, of course. We can't really take that into account, right? But, no, we've seen plenty from our team, that's for sure. And, I mean, that one tipped up in the air. Fortunately, number 87 there couldn't quite get his hands on it. We'll get the ball. And with the backup offense in here, you probably want to be safe and run it to James Cook here, who's in our running back number 2 spot. There is a flag down on the ground. It'll be a holding on the offense, and it'll take us basically to the goal line, right? It'll just bring us back to the 4, basically just reset. And what I want to do here is go to, coaching, depth chart, and running back. I want to make sure that it is actually the Dameon Pierce show. And then in the third down back, I know this isn't his style of play, but it'll actually be Jerome Ford. And we'll see what he can do here. With this running back duo can do here on this drive. And Dameon Pierce just needs that speed to hit the wide open hole. And actually Martinez, the backup left guard, I think, goes down. Not a good look for him. I'm looking at Amari Rogers here. Really has the chance to take the top off right there. Look at Amari Rogers. Look what happens when you just go up and give him a chance. Lucas Hicks puts that ball in a good spot, a good enough spot, and we'll give him a good fair chance at it. And Jerome Ford now will take over for the for Dameon Pierce, but will only get a yard on a run that was very not good. Definitely had open options elsewhere. Rashad Curtis to be out here on the field next to Amari Rogers and Perryman is kind of that was expected. Good thing I'm throwing the brain dead passes with Lucas Hicks. All right, and just like that, we're magically back on offense here. Perryman on an out kind of strikes me as a good route there. Lucas Hicks rolling out, and we'll go for Jonnu. Couldn't quite bring that one in, to say the least. When did Lucas Hicks get such some fast feet? I feel like he's so fast. Like, his acceleration's got to be, like, close to 100. And, Rashad Curtis there just goes to a contested catch. We got to make these reads a little bit earlier. With Lucas Hicks, who was actually good at one point last season, actually came in and started for the rookie. And couldn't quite make that one happen. Yeah, it's just not the same team. The backup offense is not the same team as the starting offense. Obviously so. This one will actually be a close one. And what's happening here? It'll end in a tie. Not the likely scenario right there to end in a tie. Amari Rogers actually did go up and make a good catch. I just can't get that out of my mind. But Antoine Harrell had 3 rushes for 43 yards. I think that was the stat line for him. Good game for him, and he'll have another game to kind of not prove himself, but to show off what he can do once again. Do have an upgrade here for Corey Weston. We'll definitely have to go with the run block here. I think that's power. Have a chance at run block, and didn't go up in overall, but our superstar center will go up to 76 run block, but 71 run block finesse. Got to fix that right there. That's the only other close thing. And then D'Angelo Perryman will get an upgrade up to 68 overall already. End up in a tie here for the second game of the preseason. We'll head into the third. We will start out here on the defensive side of things to kind of change it up. I think we've started on offense both the times that we've been playing, and we will crack the running back there. Don't worry, that's not Jamal Murray. I don't. That's not a real person. I don't know what I'm saying. That is superstar X Factor running back A Murray. Dude. I'm got to be the worst human alive. I'm not even sure what I'm saying. Um, yeah, this team is gonna. I mean, this offense right here is a very lethal one. With this running back, I'm scared of him, really. If they keep on giving it to him, we're pretty much screwed. Oh my god, who is that making a good catch in traffic? Is that Gabe Davis? That looks like Gabe Davis to me. It is Gabe Davis. Um, Curious who's throwing the football for him, but not going to look up the team. We'll do that this season, though. We'll try to look at the teams more often. And Christian Harris, look at how disruptive he can be. Bulls over a offensive lineman to get into the backfield immediately. And that's the sort of impact he has had on this defense for his whole career here. Jalen Petrie and Cody Landry will land up. Yes, Cody Landry is playing with the starting offense or defense right now. Why? I wanted to see him get a chance. All right, he is very good. He's got great stats. It's just the fact that he can't really put two and two together for a whole season or whatever. And is that a Zach Terrell sack? It is. And we held this offense at bay for the most part, and they'll have to go for the field goal. Walker onto the field now, and Antoine Harrell will get the start, and will get to start running the football. And he breaks off the tackle right there. Marcus Peters goes for 11 yards on his first carry. His burst looks a lot better than Damian Pierce's has looked at any time during this whole thing. So can we get that to Darnell Mooney for the first catch of his Texans career? I don't think he got one before then. I do like the way that they're lining up here, though. What do we got here? We got a Darnell Mooney touchdown. Just streams that thing down the field, finds an empty part of the zone, is able to convert and put it in the end zone. Darnell Mooney pouring it on. And we're simulating here to the fourth quarter, because that's when all the backups will be in, I think, right? So 24-10 entering the fourth quarter. Marcus Mariota on the field now. I do want to take care of Tim Mooney right here. I almost called him Kim Mooney. Wouldn't have been the smartest moments for me. Verone McKinley finds himself a tackle for loss. Verone McKinley, I was actually debating cutting him this season. We got Eric Thompson behind him, and he could be a solid option at a backup spot like that. Damn, I could not speak there for a second. But we will get a look at this backup offense, and that includes Damian Pierce, Amari Rogers, Rashad Curtis, Lucas Hicks, and all in company. But it is unfair that they are still playing their frickin' starters once again. And there is a holding on a TFL, meaning we'll be put back to our 1st and 20 right here. And Charleston Larson actually will go down with an injury here. 1st and 20. Delonte Clancy can come on in and play for him. But yeah, this team, this backup team right here, includes a lot of disappointing names right here. Damian Pierce, he's rushed for 1,000 yards 2 times in his young career already, in this world right here, and this one that happened, and just like that, what do we got here? We've got nothing at all. It is so tough to move the ball right here in these situations. Not having the good receivers, and the only good one I'd say is Amari Rogers. Rashad Curtis just beats guys with his speed, and Amari Rogers and a bad throw. Yeah, I'm done. That'll be it for the preseason games. And I actually have a couple of key upgrades right here. Don Reedy's one of them. Don Reedy. We'll just keep upgrading those power moves. They are really good, actually. I think that is to say the least. He's been one of the better guys on our team. With 86 power moves. He was off the edge a lot last year and surprisingly did really, really well. and we just got his replacement, Baron Browning. We'll see how he can do in like the first half of the season, and if he's not putting up numbers, we'll check in Don Reedy for the last half and see how he can do there. But what can we upgrade here on Eric Walker? We're trying to keep him as balanced as we can. I think we do that by upgrading Scrambler now, and he goes up 2 overalls to a 79 overall. Plus 1 acceleration, awareness, throw accuracy mid, throw on the run, and throw under pressure. That is actually a very good upgrade right there, as he's kind of working into the whatever, and carrying at a 59. That is just so stupid. As much as I want to just raise it by myself, I can go into ratings and absolutely just crank that stuff up to like 80 and be fine with it, right? But whatever. 4 new injuries, and oh my, please don't tell me Nico Collins is on this one. No, foot fracture for Derek Stingley Jr., Matabwike at defensive tackle, Baron Browning. So he'll actually come in the second half of the season, considering Don Reedy needs to play here. We're going to need a defensive tackle for the first part of the season, and then the new pick of Jonnu Smith will actually be out. And then Steve Surgeon's kind of whatever. But that is realistic right there. I'm going to turn the injuries down like a little bit, like maybe 2 things on this ladder. But that is pretty realistic right there. I as much as this sounds weird, I like that part of the game right now. And we have to cut 18 players from our roster. I'll go ahead and do that in this one. We'll go to QB here. Lucas Hicks can stay on roster. He's not that great, but he can stay on. Damian Pierce, someone I desperately want to let go of right now. But I think we'll just bench him, not necessarily cut him. Keep Jerome Ford on, of course. And then wide receiver, we don't need this guy right here. 86 speed is not good. This guy right here, not good despite that. And then Derek Bethel can also go. Angelo Perryman made the roster, I'll say that much. Amari Rogers, sure, I guess we can keep him. He's not that bad. We'll probably need the receiving depth. He's kind of our 5th guy if anyone gets hurt. Kind of come in and play for him. And then Brandon Whalen was pretty bad. Greg Looney, also bad, but 84 speed, 82 catching. I mean, all of these guys are bad right here. This guy right here, and then Bullet. I think these will be our 3 tight ends. As much as they suck, right? But Richard Bullet will be our last guy. Tenuta, that's fine right there. Left guard, Pete Pope. He can get out of here. Don't need him. These 2 are fine at the position. Center, we're good there. Right guard, we're good. Right tackle's fine. Left end, Donovan Strong. Power moves is not bad. I mean, this guy can actually go play. Can I see his player card? I need to see his block shedding. See if he can go play a defensive tackle for us. It is playing up 3 to a 76. He's 302 pounds, out of Alabama. Nearly 70 power rusher. I mean, I would be. Let's see his right here. Swim move, bull rush. Swim move, predictable player. Yeah, I don't think that will move him to defensive tackle. He can probably get let go. Why did we go to recommended there? That's the dumbest thing I've ever seen in this game. And I've seen a lot of dumb things in this game. Yeah, we can probably let go of Donovan Strong. Von Cook can go take that vacancy. And then at right end, Tim Northcutt, when he plays, is actually very good. So I'll keep him along. And then might see one of these guys get some work here. I'd assume Rashard Goldsberry. Rashard Goldsberry would get the go ahead over Bob Hall, even though Bob Hall is kind of clearly better. But we just signed this guy. Bob Hall can go, but Jamie Spurlock is definitely going. Yeah, Bob Hall, don't need him, but we'll keep him, considering we only need to get rid of so many other people. Jalen Spillman can go right outside linebackers. We're fine there. Johnny Atkins, actually, that's interesting. He'll probably be my go-ahead and just cut guy if I can't find anybody else to cut, which there's plenty to cut in here, actually. Oh, my God. There is Darian Bernard. He'll be out immediately. Got to cut 11 more players. This guy is gone. Andrew McCree can, I guess he can stay with 70 zone coverage. It's not, like, as bad as it gets, but it's up there. And then, yeah, we're going to have to cut one of these guys right here, whether it's Eric Thompson or Verone McKinley. And I think that I'd just rather go with McKinley, despite any sort of whatever we'd get. Andrew Watkins can leave us. Nope, not Afitu Melifonwu. Did not want to do that. But back to recommended. Yeah, he's off. And then go back to the corners. We're going to have to cut one of these, McCree or House. Probably going to be McCree. 58-man coverage is not even playable. How many? We need to cut two more. Two more people. Jerome Ford could go. Right? Like, oh, fullbacks. I have like 3 fullbacks for some reason. Shirley can get out of here. Glenn Derby's a lot better. And we need to cut one more player, right? Who will it be, though? I think it's got to be out of the running back room, or it's got to be out of the wide receiver room. I like everybody in here, though. That's the issue. I think it'll actually be Amari Rogers to me. It just, I don't know. If we need a receiver in the future, if someone gets hurt, we can go just sign one. It does suck because we're gonna have a lot of players actually coming back as well. So roster cuts were fine, but we'll look at the final roster here. Getting ready for the very next season with these brand new sliders as well. Antoine Harrow will take over the starting running back spot. Darnell Mooney and Jahan Dotson, wide receiver 1 and 2. Nico Collins complimenting at 3, and then Rashad Curtis at 4, and then Perryman here. Surgeon will be cut once he's back. And AJ Long and Bullet at tight end with Jonnu Smith injured. Bullet might find himself at like 2 snaps maybe. Well, god dang, Jonnu Smith's out. And yeah, we're just giving AJ Long time to develop under, experienced guys. Trey McBride isn't all that experienced, but if we bring in Jonnu Smith, AJ Long might have, a little bit better of a chance to kind of develop. And then Ricard, our rookie left guard, will have a chance to kind of develop there. And then defensively, Cody Landry, not going to play over Kevin Waddle in the regular season. Just kind of wanted to see what he did there in the preseason games. And then, we have ourselves a very big pickle with our interior guys. We're going to need Max Work to step up like big time. And this is exactly what I was thinking about, is putting Northcutt or Von Cook there and then leaving Don Reedy and Max Work up the inside. But I think that I want Don Reedy off the edge until Baron Brownie so we can get a true diagnosis of how good Don Reedy really is. And then I'll find like Von Cook there, I guess. We might need to go sign like a defensive tackle or anything if one's there. Highly doubt there will be. Okay, well, this was made very easy for me. Fedarian Mathis, my bad. 83 block shedding, 70 power moves. Exactly the guy we need. How much does he weigh? 310 pounds, 27 years old. Came in as a 24-year-old rookie. That's a little interesting right there. We'll go ahead and sign him, but does mean that we have to cut one more player. And it'll probably have to be Rashard Goldsberry, considering we just signed Fedarian Mathis at the position. I think, Goldsberry didn't quite meet the standards of the team. Someone I did want to keep around didn't. That door's not supposed to be open. Anywho, we have a lot to look forward to. I've got to sign the scouts. I'll do that on my own time. But that'll be it for me. Thank you guys for watching the preseason episode. Hopefully it is everything you ever wished for. With the holidays coming right around the corner, should be super fun to keep coming out with these videos. I'm not sure if I'll have. I shouldn't have a Christmas themed episode. Like, there's nothing I can really do other than like a 10-year rebuild or something like that. Just that puts in a lot of effort for it. But I think I actually have a fun one. What is today? The 23rd? So yeah, tomorrow, actually, you guys will get a banger on Christmas. Hopefully you guys enjoy that. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time.